a win is an important one, but it was scrappy.
Yeah, but it's a bit of where we're at the moment. You know, we probably had 3 tries chalked off as well. You know, the scoreboard could have been a bit better. And, you know, what I was happy with is our resilience with our D. We had to do some defending. We dropped some ball in the first half. Got off to a great start and then probably overplayed a little bit or come up with some pretty ordinary errors, but we defended them. And we did that by staying together, getting down our process, and I think there were two kick tries and a missed tackle from a scrum. So other than that, we were a lot happier than we have been with our defence. So keeping teams under 14 points, then we're going to be hard to beat.
How far off are you still from your best, but?
Not far at all. We're at the end of a really long travel period. You know, we're four in a row now on the road, and we're going to have some real good time at home over the next week. You know, we're not going to Newcastle till Saturday next week, so really looking forward to getting back, getting some time with the families, recovering, and going off to what's going to be a tough game next week.
I think Vossi noted in the call, the term he used was lack of urgency at sometimes on some of those Dragons tries. Like, did you see that?
Oh, not really. I think, you know, there was a scrum try, so that's a missed tackle. Then you've got the try where they've kicked early in the second half, and the last one comes off the intercept. You know, Campbell Graham gets caught stuck in there, and they kick it. So I think it was a lack of urgency. I think we defended our try line start of the half, midway through the half. I think we had 3 or 4 sets on our line. I think several times where Hunt ran in dead alleys. You know, Little was struggling to get any footy on because of our pressure from our markers. So I don't subscribe to a lack of urgency at all.
Cody Walker was put on report for a hip drop tackle. Did you see that? Are you concerned about that?
Not really. I think he's got through the line. He's diving to make the tackle. You know, he's not come in and hit him and turned his hips or anything. You know, it's a desperation tackle near the try line. So, and most importantly, he's okay, which is the main thing.
Cam, how are you feeling as a skipper out there? Like, does it feel like it's getting back on track?
Yeah, for sure. We came in with a goal, 14 points or under, and I think without overcomplicating it, we're just happy that we were able to hit that goal and we were able to get the win. So scrappy moments out there, but the most pleasing thing is our ability to, for the most part, defend our errors. We put ourselves under the pump a lot throughout that game, but we were able to regroup and get together and turn them away more often than not. So the pleasing thing was our resilience in our defence, which I don't think we've shown over the last couple of weeks. So definitely building in the right direction.
What about the middles? Like, you're obviously missing a few. Like, Jai was still getting work on the back there throughout that game. Like, you must be pleased with the way you've kind of held it together as a group in that middle today. Yeah,
we're missing a lot of leaders in our pack. So hopefully over the next couple of weeks we get some troops back and we're able to get some more consistency through the middle. But in saying that, we've got really good depth. I think Shaq played a really good tonight. He's been reliable for us all year. And like you said, Jai's body hasn't been great over the last couple of weeks, but he's getting some work into his legs and lungs, so he'll be better for it today. And like I said before, just really pleasing with our resilience in defence across the whole park.
Are you expecting a few back, Jay? Like some of those guys when they might filter back into the team?
Yeah, Junior and Harme Sella are up here. They'll train tomorrow. Fingers crossed they'll start training early in the week, and it's very likely they'll play next week. Like Cam said, I thought Shaq did a great job for us today. I think Tallis Duncan's been a shining light over the last few weeks, and really happy for him to get his first W today, and he definitely played a big part in it, that's for sure.
How hard is he making it, like, his position-wise? Like, he's demanding a spot in the 17 at this point, isn't he?
100%, yeah. And I said that to him before the game. The spot's his now. He's earned the right to keep that spot, and it's up to other blokes to make sure that they get theirs. And when players aren't playing, it's an opportunity for you to state your case, and he's doing that, and he's playing bigger minutes as well. We ended up interchanging him back into that game, but could have easily left him out there. He still had enough juice in the tank to keep going, and really happy with how he's going and how that's going to only improve when he gets a bit more experience middles in and around him as well.
Seeing what Jai's been going through and the mess that's going on the sideline there, Cam, what does that do for the players who are out there? Does that give them a bit of a lift to see him going through that, punch out 50 minutes, run over 100 metres and still doing his job?
Yeah, Jai's that type of player. He inspires his teammates through just never wanting to let him down, no matter what he's going through. So he's the ultimate competitor and ultimate soldier out there. He's a teammate you want to be next to. So yeah, boys love playing with him.
Yeah, can you give us an insight into, I guess, the running repairs on Jai over the last few weeks, and just trying to make sure he gets through these games while you guys are short on, or while you guys have been short?
Yeah, I can't credit Jai enough. Going into last week's game, he barely finished a session. Still coming back from syndesmosis. You know, people forget he was out for 7 weeks of that as well, and come back. You know, has had a bit of pain in there, but he's got through that, and then his back went obviously in the game, and I think that's because he wasn't able to train. And then the same this week. He did the captain's run, was the first probably trainer session he's finished in 2 weeks. But then to go out there and look as good as he did, and get through the work he did, like Cam said, he's only going to be better for that. We've got a long turnaround now. We don't play till Sunday in Newcastle, so yeah, by Wednesday, Jai will be humming. His ankle's feeling a lot better. And the back's not a major thing, it's just it's tightness, and it's probably because he's coming back from that ankle injury. But like I said, at no time was he not playing. He just convinced himself and everybody in the club that, no, mate, I'm playing. And that's what Jai brings to our club. We love having him here. I know the boys love playing with him.
Latrell, I think, seemed to hurt his hand early. What's the assessment on him? Is he all good?
I don't know. He's probably carrying on about his pinky a little bit, but he doesn't want to have one like mine, he said. But yeah, so I think he's okay. Yeah, I mean, the pass he threw to Cody suggests that he is. So it was a pretty special play.
Cam, do you think the squad's today's performance is good enough for finals, or do you think you still got a bit of work to do?
I think we still got a bit of work to do, but like Coach said before, we're heading in the right direction, and we're really not too far off. Our DNA's always been there, the blueprint's been there. We've proved it this year. We just need to get some consistency out in the paddock. So we've got 2 weeks now to really ramp it up and show what we're capable of, and the belief's high throughout the group and throughout the whole organisation, and we just need to go out there and prove it now. And yeah, obviously a little bit scrappy out there tonight, but like I said, the main thing, we got the job done. Defence was really good. Our resilience was good. We were able to get our goal of under 14 points a game, and we'll make sure we build off this win over the next couple of weeks.
Okay, I think Hook was also on the report as well. You're hoping that he'll be all good next week?
Yeah, I don't think that's a penalty. I don't think he went past the horizontal. I thought he stayed pretty flat. Yeah, I thought it was a great hit. You know, Cookie's got under a big man defence, and Blake got up. He was fine. So, look, I think he'll be okay.
How'd you feel about being back here at Barlow Park, or apparently you have a pretty decent win record? That's what I'm told.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy to be coming here this week, to be honest. Yeah, look, it's been a tough week. It's been a tough week for all of us, you know, because we're not because of external noise, but because we know we're not playing as well as we can. And as a coach, like, that's what probably frustrates me, when the boys aren't out there playing to their potential. And we're really proud of the leaders this week. I thought they owned that. And the atmosphere when we got here to train yesterday was first class. It still is out there now. The noise and the way the people in the community get behind their footy is outstanding. But yeah, really enjoyed coming back to Barlow. It's where I started my career in Australia, and I'll be forever thankful for what they gave me.
Thanks, guys.
Cheers, guys.